like a firm. These things are fun. This is pretty good. What's going on, everybody? Troy Rawlings here. Happy Transformation Tuesday. Taboo Tuesday too. I'll probably do some Taboo Tuesday stuff today, but Transformation Tuesday. Real quick. Wait 1 second. All right, Mike. This isn't Ethiopian, but this is Sanka, believe it or not, with a bunch of like caramel latte creamer. I'll talk to y'all about it later. This will definitely be on Insta story because it's not going to be 60 seconds. What's going on, everybody? Troy Rawlings here. Happy Tuesday. Real quick. Big shout out to my girl, Lakeisha Michelle. It's great when you can go on early on Instagram or wherever and you get some inspirational message. But this sister was preaching to my soul today. And I know why it hit my soul, because it came from her soul. And she was right up my alley with some things I wanted to talk about today. But let me explain something about transformation. Because a lot of times we hear of transformation in the younger generation. I'm only 44, but the younger generation, or our generation, who was into shows like Transformers and stuff, make think Transformers, Roger in the sky. No. All cool. Get the sword. Voltron. No. Transformation is painful. Especially if you've been through some hard shit in your life. Transformation is painful. Transformation to me is more like I was a weird kid. Me and my parents, forgive me, it's a dishwasher. So if you hear it sound like somebody gurgling in the background, it's not like I'm not married and my wife's not in the bathroom like, baby, hurry up with the video. That's my dishwasher. Transformation is more like, I was heavy into horror films when I was coming up. Y'all remember The Howling? Remember The Howling, how they would transform into wolves? Because we used to always think, oh, it'd be slick to be a vampire. It'd be slick to be a werewolf. You just wake up and you're hairy. No. You ever watch movies like The Howling, their transformation was like, no, leave! Oh, oh, ah, oh. Or American Werewolf in London. Remember American Werewolf in London? Who was that? John Landis? John Landis. The same one that did Thriller. Remember Michael Jackson changed to the American Werewolf in London. If y'all want to go on YouTube and look up American Werewolf in London, look at how John Landis, because I think he did American Werewolf in London, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, put it in the comment section. Look at how he had those people transform into werewolves. The body break. Crazy. Transformation is painful because you're literally going from one state to the next. And that's the best way to describe transformation to me, because I instead of just doing Taboo Tuesday where I talk about sex, love, relationships, and everything in between, which you can find on TroyRawlingsLive.com and at the conferences and events, I'm telling you about that later. I want to do Transformation Tuesday because I'm going through probably one of the biggest transformations in my life, because I've gone back 30 years in my life to identify deficiencies, habits, things that have slowed me down. Some people look at me and say, oh man, you're doing it. Other people that know me close are like, man, you're slipping. or people that really love me and care about me like, you're fine. Why are you so hard on yourself? I'm hard on myself because I see where I want to go. This is a big thing for a lot of us. We see where we want to be, but we daily see the things that hold us up. We daily see our deficiencies. We daily see our... Okay. We daily see... Crazy. We daily see the things that hold us back, which are deficiencies, our fears, our failures. Now, deficiency is different from failure. Deficiency is a place where you actually need help. You need supply, and you need assistance, therapy. You need something in that area to help either alleviate, cope with, or totally derail and get away from the deficiency. A failure is just a step. A failure is the process and training. Without failures, you don't learn. I was talking to my daughter today about, counting what a value is on each coin and things like that. And I was like, listen to me as I'm teaching. And she started cutting me off and giving me the wrong answer. And I went at her hard. I was like, look, I told you I was teaching you because I know you don't know. But when you act like you know what you don't know, then you start seeming stupid. And you're far from stupid. So, so failures are just a process of learning. That is the process of learning. You cannot learn without failure. You have to fail to know the right answer. You have to massage that muscle of getting educated about the things that you want to do. So I just wanted to take a minute and explain to you guys what Transformation Tuesday is to me. It's a painful, tedious process of getting to the next place. Here is much harder than the physical. All that physical stuff I did, like all that howling and American Werewolf in London, that's a transformation physically. Getting your body in shape. There's no way of being more flexible without tearing some muscle ligaments or tearing and stretching. There's no way to build muscle without tearing. There's a pain that comes into play. Oh, my muscle, I'm engorged, and then pain and repair. So Transformation Tuesday, even though a lot of us don't like to hear the word pain, it is a painful process. Painstaking here in the mind because you're changing mindsets and mindsets or brain sets. Somewhere I read recently, brain set is even, man, this feels so, this will make you go to sleep. But yeah, so happy Transformation Tuesday, y'all. And here's the hashtag I'll put with it, go positive. I was talking to a dear friend of mine, and I came up with go positive, not just the nevertheless, like if you read the Bible and Peter, when Jesus finished preaching from the boat, he said, okay, I know you guys didn't get any fish today. I'm paraphrasing like a mug. I know you guys didn't get any fish today, but why don't you launch out into the deep and drop your nets? And Peter was like, we've been fishing all day. Pretty much saying, I'm a professional fisher. I do this. You can preach on the boat, maybe walk on water. I haven't seen that part yet. But thanks, Jesus. But he could have just kind of said, no, we're good. We're good. And that's what a lot of us do sometimes. We hit a hard spot. We have that day where we make nothing, that year we make nothing, that the time when something fails and we hit a hard spot and we say, no, we're good. But what happened when Peter said, well, nevertheless, I have enough respect for you knowing who you are that I'm going to go on your word. If you have enough respect for God knowing who he is, that you go on his word and go forth. Don't stop. Keep moving. Shout out to Bishop Jakes. Amazing message on Sunday. If you get a chance to follow Bishop Jakes, keep it moving. And like I said, my girl Lakeisha Michelle, thank you for that message today. It was right on point. But go positive. Even if you can't go positive, go. But go positive. Go positive means that the times when you would lean back into the negative. I have a friend of mine, and we'll be talking about something. She'll be like, well, yeah, no. Yeah, but this could happen. Or I say something like, well, I didn't mean ... And I said, no, baby. Go positive. And I started saying that because a lot of times our mind, we think about 80%, supposedly 80% of the things we think about daily, and you can look this up on Google, I might have my numbers off, are about the previous day. 90% of those thoughts are negative. So let's go positive. Go positive today. Go forth today. Don't be scared of transformation because it is the key to your next step. Happy Transformation Tuesday. TroyRawlingsLive.com. You can see the schedule on there. October 13th, back here in LA, part 2. It's going to be off the chain. If you missed the first one, and don't miss this one, you missed this one, we're going to start doing lists. And if you don't get on the list, you won't be in. Sorry, I tried. November 9th, November 22nd through the 24th, Maryland. February 14th through the 15th. Do something different for Valentine's. Go on a lovers retreat to South Carolina with us. All the information on TroyRawlingsLive.com. Happy Transformation Tuesday. Peace out.